Well, good morning out there, everyone. It's Joan Robison. How is your Wednesday going? I want to take a moment and welcome you to Mindset Minutes. Gosh, I would love to know who's joining today. So if you get a minute, go ahead and put where you're joining from in the comments. I would love to hear you. And I'm so excited because today I'm not just giving away one book, not two, but I'm giving away two books and a deck of cards. And I'm really grateful to all of you that have taken the time to join the Flip the Switch community, which if you're not a part of that, I'll go ahead and put that in the comments below. But I want to thank you because creating an online community is not something that I'd ever done before, or at least not knowingly ever done before. But what I'm realizing is there's such a need, especially now today, for community, for people really feeling that they're a part of something, a place to go get tools and tips for their business or even just for life. And I sure hope that my team and myself are giving back to you in a way that's adding value to your lives, whether it be, like I said, in your business or in your personal life. So thank you for being a part of it, because without you, we have no community. So I just want to say thank you. And we hit 5K. We have 5,000 people in our community, and I'm just getting started. Hey! Just getting started. So good morning from Brentwood, California. Unfortunately, I can't see your name. There's a way to fix it. I'm on StreamYard, but don't worry about it. I'm going to be able to see it at the end. And yeah, go ahead and, drop where you're from in the comments. And if you're watching the replay, go ahead and do that as well. Okay, so let's get started. Sometimes on these mindset minutes, which I'm here every Wednesday, doing a little bit of training tips, sometimes interviews. And what I'd really love to know is what you want more of. So as I noticed, I didn't just finish my sentence, but what I was saying is on these mindset minutes, a lot of times what I choose to talk about is my blog. So if you haven't noticed my blog, go over to joanrobison.com/blog. And I try to create titles and blogs around some of the needs that I see that many of you share with me. So I would love to know more of what you want. So go ahead and drop it in the comments. I see Woodstock, Georgia. I see Northwest Arkansas. All right, lots of people joining in, and I'm excited to have you here, so welcome. All right, we're gonna just draw a card. These are my Ignite the Light cards, and I love to grab a card, especially when, I just wanna have kind of an intention for the day, or maybe something's not going so right. It's kind of like a fortune cookie, right? You just love to kind of grab a card, read a card, and go with whatever the card says. I guarantee you one thing. That is, when you read the card, you're literally living out what it means to flip the switch. And let me take just a minute. It's been a while since we've even talked much about really flipping the switch. So today our topic is around who to coach with. And I'm going to go, like I said, a little bit in depth, but for a real deeper knowledge, I will be holding another coaching course, and you'll probably see me doing a lot of lives in the next, month of August, because the coaching course, I believe, is so valuable to those of you that have or are building teams. I've said before, and I'm going to say it again, that learning the skills of coaching are what truly propelled my business to go from what I would say a pretty solid business to, wow, we really were able to blow things up. So I've been doing coaching, and some of you are doing it without even knowing you're doing it. But when I went and got my certification and really spent the time understanding the skills, I watched my business blow up, but I watched my skill set level up several notches. And although, just like when you start anything, I had some rough starts, I even failed my test the first time. But wow, it has been the single best tool to accelerate my business than any tool I've ever, or skill I've ever really perfected, or I should say mastered. And I'm still learning. So it's always practice. Okay, let's draw a card, and whatever card pops out is which one we're going to start. Woo! And a couple did, so I'll just grab that first one. All right. The energy you give off is your vibration. Let's learn a little bit more about that energy. Some of the words I choose to say create a positive energy and a high vibrational tone. Other words generate a negative energy and a low vibrational tone. It's up to me. I can be inspired by positive energy by choosing to think differently about the words that I say. I am a powerful creator. I've got this. Flip the switch from low vibrational phrases to high vibrational phrases that ignite positive energy in yourself and others. Simply shift your mindset by choosing good feeling thoughts. So I love this card because really what it is it's a reminder to me how my words carry power. And everything in life has energy. And I mean, your phones have energy, piece of paper has energy, everything has energy. But oftentimes, I think before I became really aware of the power that we have to affect our own day and other people's days, I was sort of just running around aimlessly. I wasn't as careful about the words that I say or that vibration that I send out into the world. It's that frequency that we operate on. So the easiest way that I could explain that is think about it like, I always use this, and I have a friend, Debbie, and I love her to death, Debbie Torgel, but it's that old like Debbie Downer. If I'm constantly talking about what's not working out, that is the energy and the vibrational frequency that I'm sending out to the world. And it does come back to me the same way. That's the law of attraction. It's not through magic, it's through frequency. So hopefully that gives you a few little tips about really being more aware of your thoughts and your words and really what you're sending out there to the world. All right? Okay. So I want to just take a moment and I want to announce 2 winners, and then at the end I'll announce the 3rd winner. So the first 2 winners, and you're going to be getting a book in the mail. My assistant will reach out to you in instant messenger, is Angela Fulton and Sally West. So you're going to get a Flip the Switch book. And if by chance you already have one, we're happy to mail it to wherever you'd like. And I will sign that book and get it right out to you. So thank you so much, Angela and Sally. So again, Angela Fulton and Sally West, thank you so much for being part of our community, and enjoy that book. All right, let's dig into our topic today. And really, what I'm going to be talking about is knowing who to coach. So I want you to think of coaching in a little different way than maybe you're thinking about it. Because I know for me, when I heard like coaching skills, I thought of that sideline baseball coach or football coach, and it's not that. It really is you as a leader knowing how to partner and work with your team. You're going to use the skills of coaching or the coaching skills to find out more about what they want, partner with them, and help them and support them to achieve that goal. What you're not doing is you're not doing the work for them. You're also today going to learn how to select those people. But I want to preface this by saying we love everybody on our teams, okay? Many of you have thousands of people on your team. Some of you are just getting started and have just a few. You'll notice when you have a few, you're able to work more with those few. And as you get a larger team and begin growing, you have to be selective about who you work with. So I thought I could give you a couple tips just today on really how to determine who to work with. So the first thing is when I bring someone into my business, and I love Rob Sperry, he used this and I thought, this is the perfect analogy. It's like they're on life support. Okay, they really need your full attention and they need your care, your kindness. They not only need to know how to do the skill that you may be teaching them, but I think they also need to understand why it's important to their business. But the job of the coach, which I see gets missed so many times, is to find out first what that brand new person really wants. And I'm not talking about what are your goals, because what are your goals is a very logical question and it's very kind of number-based oriented. It lacks emotion. But what do you truly want your business, or maybe you're not in a direct selling business. Maybe it's you're helping somebody or even your teenager or college person set up, what they want their next year to look like. So we've got to attach emotion. And in the business of network marketing, many of us hear that old, you got to have a why. You got to have a why that makes you cry. I don't know. I'm not all about that because I don't think most people coming in feel that way. I think oftentimes that becomes a bigger version. But I do believe you have to, coming into a business, recognize that as a leader, you have to know more on an emotional level of what somebody wants. So that's the first thing you got to find out. I don't want to spend too much time there, but that's my point, is coach the brand new people. Those are the people that have energy, they have excitement, and they're ready to learn from you. So make sure that you schedule that time and give them 1, 2, 3s and do it urgently. So those are the first people. The next grouping of people that you want to work with are the people that are wanting to move up the ranks. So it doesn't mean that they're, going to be the black diamond tomorrow. We're going to begin working with them by understanding our comp plans and helping them, set a strategy. And we do that by, again, asking questions. How many hours are you willing to invest? What is it that you want to achieve financially? What is it that you are aiming toward? Maybe it's the rank. Okay, so we need to understand that we want to work with the people that want to work a business. And there's several ways that you can understand that, obviously by observing, by watching, by seeing what they do in the area of sales and recruiting. You can see where their strengths are. You can also see where their opportunity areas are. But the most important part is that you're going to work with people that say, yes, I want to partner with you. There is nothing worse in this business, and I've been there. Please know this. I have been there more times than not, where somebody tells you, yeah, I want this, and then you're unable to reach them. They're not doing what they said they wanted to do, and then you're feeling like you're chasing them, or you're the one beating your head against the wall because you're trying to figure out, what are they doing? Where are they going? And there's all kinds of little things that we can do so that we don't end up in that position. And the little things and how to do that are really the skills that you'll learn after you invite somebody to partner with you. So the next person that I would partner with is an emerging leader. So I'm giving you 3 today. Well, actually, I'll give you 4. So the emerging leader is somebody that maybe is at a low rank right now. And I only say that because I'm just trying to give you an idea. So we got somebody brand new. We have somebody that wants to move up the ranks. And then the next layer is that person that wants more, even more. So it's more of an emerging leader. They've shown they can recruit. They've shown that they've got the selling skills, they're following the company plan, and they're coachable. They want to go to the next level. Okay. And then the 4th person is, you're going to coach somebody through maybe an issue or an area of life that is changing. And I'm going to give you just some ideas. So oftentimes when your teammates have life circumstances, so a kid leaves home, a divorce, a new baby, they're letting go maybe of their full-time job and going part-time and ramping up their network marketing business. So any change that is occurring in their lives requires me as a coach to check in with them, to ask them questions, and support them through the transition. So I'm going to recap real quick just so you have an idea. So we've got coaching brand new people. Remember, they're on life support. It's the most important thing you'll do. And by all means, do not leave them alone. Get them on the phone, voice message them, get them into action right away. The next person is that person that wants more. They've shown desire, willingness, they're hungry, they want more. These are top sellers, this kind of person, okay? The next is the emerging leader. And then the 4th is coaching people that have something, usually it's more major, going on in their lives. So really, that is the training for today. And I will, again, I want to share just a little story with you. You know, this morning I had a call with somebody, and we were talking a little bit about an opportunity area in her life. Now, somebody without coaching skills might say, well, what I see you doing is you are inconsistent in business, and that's why you're getting the result you're getting. Now, is that the truth? Well, for her it was, but just hear me on this. By saying it like that, it's more me telling her what I'm observing. And that doesn't always feel good to somebody. So a skilled coach would say, gosh, you tell me, Susie Q, what is it that you think your challenge is? And you allow her the time to pause and think. Think for herself. And this little Susie Q, obviously we know that's not her name, said to me, it's my consistency or lack thereof. And I said, I see that too, but you can change that today. And her, and her voice kind of lit up, and she said, well, here's what I am doing. And here's how we ended this particular part of the call, is I said, I would love to know what I can do to support you, because you don't have to live that way. In other words, you don't have to go down that rabbit hole. And I explained it to her like a campfire. So I want you to listen to this real quick and just see if this resonates to you. And if it does resonate, give me a little heart in the comments. So think of your business after it gains momentum like a bonfire. right? You can walk away. You can go to the grocery store. You can go to sleep at night, right? I mean, the fire is still going to burn because you've established some momentum. Now, let's say that you have another job like 90% of all people in network marketing. So you go to the other job and let's say you forget for a minute about your direct selling business, or you think, okay, these are my priorities. Now, what did you not do to the fire? And all of a sudden, the flames are going down, and what used to be a bonfire is now a small little campfire. And then pretty soon, the fire goes out. And my question is, what did you not do? Who knows? Put it in the comments. What did you not do? What did you not do? All right, it's going to take a minute, but we may have forgot about stoking the fire, right? So does that mean that I have to add, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 logs? Like, does it have to be really grueling to stoke the fire? It really doesn't. Not if it's blazing. Boy, you could get in there and do some check-in calls. See how I'm relating this to business? You could look at what you need to do for your personal business and get laser focused with that time, and look what you need to do with your team business and get laser focused at that time. Because remember, the fire's still burning, guys. But what happens if you let the fire go out? Is it easier to stoke the fire, or is it easier to have to restart a fire? And I think you and I both know it's easier to keep the fire going by stoking it. And it's also more healthy. It's better for everybody involved. And as a leader, your example, in other words, they still see you showing up, doing what you need to do versus I've showed up, here's where I am. We got a big bonfire going, and then boom, where'd Joan go? Do you get what I'm saying? So there's a lot of little things that you can do to keep that fire stoking. And I want you to think about this for your own business and self-evaluate where you're at. It's really important that we ask ourselves, where am I at with this skill? Where am I at with the challenge that I'm addressing in my business? And some of you, maybe you don't know what the challenge or the issue is, and that would require you asking for help, asking somebody to see if they can see something that you don't, maybe in your blind spot. So I want to just say thank you so much for joining in today. I love Mindset Minutes, but again, if you would be so kind as to give me some feedback and tell me more of what you'd like to see on Mindset Minutes so that I can continue to train around subjects and give you value that mean the most to you, not only in your business, but in your life. All right, everybody, have a fantastic Wednesday, and I'll be seeing you soon. Bye-bye.